You know what? I really like his video. I think it's one of my best. I mean, it's every single unit samurai. It's literally every single unit in the game. That's pretty crazy. I mean, there's what, like, over 1,000 or... Hello, this is Rangru speaking.
Hey Rank, it's Razz, man.
The Wargame Superstar?
Sure. Anyway, you heard the news?
Have they finally announced Active Aggression 2?
No. Eugen released his South Africa DLC for, and now get this, Wargame Red Dragon.
Oh really? Huh. Well, I didn't know about that. That's pretty unexpected.
They announced it months ago. You were in a testing group. How exactly is that a surprise? In any case, you know what that means, right?
More racially charged comments in war chat?
Well, yes, I guess? No, Rank. You are going to have to summarize all the South African units now. Every single one.
Really?
Yes, really.
Like, really?
Yes, really.
Well, could I at least rank all of the units in a tier list while I'm at it?
No. Stay off my turf. That's my idea.
Oh. Well, okay, so anyway, while I have you on the phone, mate, would you want to play some Steel Diviz? Did he just hang up on me? Well, I guess I better make my way over to the armory. Okay, so here we are, the armory screen. It's been a while, it's a bit more greener than I remember it being. So let's see, South Africa, it's all the way over here to the right. They have a decent amount of stuff. All very, like, deserty backgrounds. I'd say a Chinese desert and not a South African run. Anyway, moving on. Let's start from logistics as usual. To go our way down as usual. And, yeah, hide the grid. Let's, get prepared for South Africa summarized. Command helicopters. The question is, why? Not a command don't, but a commandant. I'm guessing the BV stands for big vehicle. That's a pretty big turret for essentially just a 50 cal. The classic Land Rover. There'd definitely be a bit more of a reason to take this if they actually added IEDs into the game. Hey, it's Casper, the friendly command vehicle. I'm just going to imagine that the FOB looks like District 9. Looks like a flying fish. Your standard crappy cargo, and your much better boxy cargo. And a very fast one at that. Yep, the B-10 unit is using a B-10. Bockup sounds like some sort of racial slur. Like any racial slur if I can get a 23 AP rocket launcher for 15 points. Buffalo soldier. Kinda like budget maglands. Yeah, I'll take a burger of extra mags, please. And a super bazooka as well. I think they have the ability to inflict some damage. Wouldn't all the infantry be mechanized infantry? Actually, it'd all be motorized infantry, because there's no mechanized vehicles in the deck. I hope you like Milan F runs, because this is the best ATGM infantry you're getting. Riled Parabat appeared. Used FTS. It was super effective. I guess the Lifebuoy is useful if you need to go force rim. There's pretty much no reason to take these when you got these chaps for just 10 more points. A decent manpad, a not so decent manpad, and a mediocre manpad. Don't get too close or it'll prick you with missiles. Honestly, this looks like something that would come out of Battletech. The turret reminds me of a Tunguska, but without the guns. Hey, it's a cute little French thing. How did it get here? A mortar APC and another mortar APC. They've barely changed the model. I mean, the mortar is inside, to be fair. I'm guessing they probably fired the rockets from behind. It seems a bit silly shooting them over the driver. Valkyrie's definitely got some budget cuts over the past few years. It's time to head off to Bateleur. The Canadians from Steel Division called, they want their artillery back. A pretty badass looking vehicle. Good luck shooting down any airplanes, but I guess you can still harass helicopters. I don't think there's a vehicle you can't mount the ZU-23 on. Now, if you can just combine this with the other Roycat, you would have a South African Tunguska. I mean, it's an alright super heavy tank, but we know you didn't buy the DLC for this vehicle. Or this one. Or this one. Oh no, not this one. I mean, it's alright, but we're not caring about this vehicle too much. Oh, getting warmer. I knew you brought this DLC so you could bring us out on a motorized deck and rush the enemy at the start. You don't have to deny anything. It's a pretty ridiculous sized turret on such a small vehicle, and they even made it even more ridiculouser. I think that's a word. A good compliment for your Roycat 105 rushes. They can definitely find you a path with grenade launchers. I don't think there's any point really taking any unarmored recon vehicles in, well, 2021 now.
Headshot.
The other recon infantry are a much better take. A silly, but a good helicopter for 30 points. Welcome to the South African transport, where you have nothing for 5 points. A better, more MRAP-y version of the Buffle. Not a great autocannon, but it's an autocannon. The side of the vehicle there, kinda looks like a new box. I wouldn't really pay 25 points for this vehicle. I would see no reason why you'd want to pay 50 points for this vehicle. I mean, if you're into autocannon rushes, this is the vehicle to go for. And if you want an ATGM which can only effectively kill 5-point transports, go right ahead. You're definitely bringing this up just for the ability to drop smoke with your infantry. It's not terrible, but it's not great for 15 points either. Oh, the classic recoilless rifle phasing through a bloke's head. Wouldn't be a recoilless rifle vehicle without that feature. Slightly better recoilless rifle vehicle. Honestly, probably the only vehicle that might be worthwhile in the South African vehicle tab. Though even then, it's not that great apart from its speed. I lied, you do have a 5-point transport. But this is it. South Africans, this isn't a car, it's a helicopter. An average helicopter transport, and a slightly less average helicopter transport. I really wanted an Mi-24V, but this is the one we had at home. Some pretty damn good missiles, I have to say. Honestly, ATGM helicopters are pretty important for South Africa, as you don't have a whole lot of high AP weaponry to begin with. Some very scary, yet inaccurate missiles on a not-so-scary airplane. I'm a carver, not a fighter. The seed missiles only do HE damage. It wouldn't be a minor blue formation without sabers. Or whatever the heck this thing is. Better make those 3 missiles count. Honestly, not too bad for 80 points. Real question is, do you want the cheetah or the carver, or do you just take both? You probably don't want to take both, that's a little bit overkill. You only got one shot. One opportunity. Don't blow it. A pretty alright cluster bomber with a rather funny name. When you're fighting a roar in the bush, you might as well just blow up the entire bush. And for when you need to accurately blow up the bush. Very cool, or I guess in this case a hot looking aircraft. Where I can tell you, the pilot cockpit inside of that thing is extremely cramped. I'd be surprised to see if anyone can actually kill something of the Hispana on this scrap heap. And I think that's all the units. Yeah, I covered them all. Okay, finally I can get out of this goddamn shitty game. I mean, you can't even give orders at the start of the match. Like, what the fuck were they thinking?